Let's start the unboxing. Ready? Ooh, guys, this is what it looks like. That's the Switch, and then there's the Joy-Cons. I don't know if you guys can even hear me because I might be blocking the mic a bit. I'm gonna grab the Joy-Cons first. So much bigger than the original Switch. I have my original Switch, so we can do a comparison too. I got the Joy-Cons. There you go. Let me take them out of the bag. The Joy-Cons are huge too. These are the Joy-Cons. Let me grab my old ones. Look at that, guys. Look how big that is. This is huge. It's gonna be really nice because I think it'll be more comfortable this way. I actually really like the black color and the fact that you can also see the colors over here where the stick is. I like that. So that was the Joy-Cons. Let's get the actual system now. Ooh. I'm gonna take it out of the bag. You guys can see the reflection. That's the Switch. I'm gonna put on the controllers. This is red. Let's see if it snaps. Ooh, it does snap. Can you guys hear the snap? Did you guys hear that? Yes, you guys can hear it. Awesome. Oh my gosh, guys, this is huge. Look at the size difference, guys. This is huge. Wow. That was the Joy-Con and the actual screen. Look at all these trash. We still have a couple stuff in the box. Mario Kart. Whoa, wait. Oh my gosh, I have to scratch it to get the code. Bro, you're kidding me. Good thing it didn't show the code because I would have probably showed it to the camera. There's cords. Oh, and then there's this thing. It's the thing that you put on the Joy-Cons for the mouse. Next thing is the grip, Joy-Con grip. These are more cords. And then this is the charger. Oh, and the last thing in the box is this thing, the actual dock. Ooh, I love how it's rounded and look how thick it is. Wow. There's fans inside, so it's gonna be really good, especially if you play games that make it really hot. Oh my gosh, guys, look, I'm just throwing everything away. There's just so much trash. Oh, this is thick. Probably gonna charge pretty quickly then. Ooh. In order to get the Joy-Cons off, there's like a button right here that you can press, and it makes it easy to take out. And then I just put it like this, I guess. Oh, that's so easy. This is like the kind of like when you have a mouse, it's like that sliding thing that makes it so that it's easier to actually use. Mouse controls. I can't wait to use the mouse controls. I haven't tried it out. HDMI cable. How do I open this? I'm a noob, guys. How do you open this? Oh. So you can put the HDMI cable here, AC adapter, and the LAN cable. Ooh, a LAN cable too. Nice. HDMI cable goes over here. There you go. Connected. So I got the AC adapter cable. Looks nice. Boom. Easy peasy. The cables are in the hole right here. I'm gonna put the Switch 2 in. Oh, look at that. Looks nice. Oh. My password is blah, 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 blah. They're showing the stand. I haven't tried the stand yet. Oh, wait. This is super nice, guys. If you guys have the Switch 1, like the OG Switch 1, it's super hard to take off sometimes. This one is actually pretty easy. Look how easy it is. See? That's so easy. And the fact that it can go all the way over here, so you can make it like super flat, is really nice. The stand for the Switch 1. There you go. Joy-Cons are really nice. It feels very nice. The size, and also there's no Joy-Con drift, which is nice because all my Joy-Cons from Switch 1 are drifting. I have 4 Joy-Cons and they're all drifting. It's so bad. I hope this one doesn't drift at all. They probably fixed it. I would assume they fixed it. I'm gonna have to do the scratch card thing for Mario Kart World. Let me do that real quick. It's downloading right now. How long is it gonna be? 17 minutes. Oh my goodness. While I wait for the download, let's have a story time, guys. Let's talk about my experience trying to get the Switch 2. If you guys didn't know, the Switch 2 came out at midnight for Eastern time. I live in the Pacific time zone. I live in the Pacific time zone, and I got there around 8:50, and when I got there, there was already a line. There were people waiting, and it was wrapped around the whole building. Well, okay, that's exaggerating. Not the whole building, like the whole side of the building. And then I went to the pre-order area, and guess what, guys? The line was even longer. You know what? I'm gonna do a drawing stream right now. Hold on. Oh my goodness, my handwriting. This is a store, and the entrance is right over here. Right here was the line for the people who did not get a pre-order, and it was going this way, all the way over here. I parked somewhere over here, and I was walking this way. I asked the staff, like right here, yo, where's the pre-order line? And he's like, oh, it's on the other side. So I went over here. This is the pre-order line. Pre-order line and no pre-order line. The pre-order line went like this. Right here. there, right here, right here, 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 and this is literally the road. This is where the cars are. An actual road. This space all the way over here is also the parking spot too. That's how long the pre-order line was. I was waiting over here at 8:50 p.m. It opens at 9. This was crazy. I had to wait a total of 2 hours. It was 11 when I finally went in. And guess what, guys? By the time I got here, this line had like 10 people. So this line had registers over here where they had a lot of switches right here. And then there's another line for the pre-orders where they had to scan your name or whatever and try to find your actual console because each console had their name. So that's probably why it took longer, because they had to go and find from thousands of names or whatever. I guarantee you that night, there were more than 1,000 people waiting. That was insane. I don't know how many switches they had. I have a feeling they probably had more than 1,000, which is crazy because I didn't expect that many from like one store. It was insane. Did no finish before you? I was able to go in the store before the last people in the no line, but by the time I came out, everyone was already gone. So in the pre-order line, they actually had 2 separate lines. They had one where if you wanted to buy extra accessories, you can go into another line, and then there's one where you were just picking up the Switch. I decided to buy accessories because I wanted to get more Joy-Cons. Let me show you guys. So this thing is a rechargeable grip. It's different from the one that comes from the actual Switch. You see how this is different? This one is rechargeable. I can actually put a cable and charge it like that. That's charging. I decided to get accessories, so I had to line in another line just to buy things. I had to wait even longer because at the store I was at, the registers broke down. I think it was because there's too many people buying things. So the registers all broke down, and I think it broke down around probably like 9:30 or something like that, which is probably why the line was even slower, because in order for you to buy things, you would need the register, right? But luckily that store had an app, like an online app that you can download, and you can kind of like do a self-checkout using the app. So the employees were just talking about, oh yeah, just download this app and then you could just scan yourself, use your credit card, pay for it online, and then you can just leave. It's so cool. I never knew that they had apps for that. That was one thing that I learned, that you can actually self-checkout using some apps. Long story short, I had to wait 2 hours because the pre-order line was way longer than the no waiting line. And I think everyone who lined up, I think got a Switch. They had that many Switches, which is crazy because I definitely saw like more than 1,000 people there. Insane. I saw people saying that it sold out earlier. You might have to check other stores because some stores had a lot of stock. Like the store I went to definitely had way more stock than the people lining up. Thank you for sharing your story. Yeah, you're welcome. I had to share it to you guys because of how crazy it was.